have Kanji at like rank 4 or 5, I think. Had fun at Junes. Good for you. I definitely want to max out like all of the main party. Like Yukiko's almost done. Kanji I got to 4, which is pretty good. Rize only has 3 to go. Chie has 1 more to go. I definitely want to max out these guys because I got them all the way to 8. We're definitely going to get Shu done just because, like, I have very little to do on nights. Teddie is guaranteed. We might not be getting I maxed out, is what it's looking like. Who just subbed? I have the wrong thing open on Streamlabs. What a username I have. That is an amazing name. Thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I appreciate it greatly. I hope you enjoy your sub badge and your 5 tier 1 emotes. Thank you a lot. Melon soda is weird. It doesn't taste like melon. It just got named melon because it's green. Nice. Since it's golden, you have a lot of extra time in winter. That's good to hear. Thank you. I definitely want to get Marie and Adachi maxed by the end of the game because they're the 2 unique ones. Like, Maria was added in golden, and then Adachi is the jester for some reason. Probably because he's the killer. I still don't have anyone else that I could possibly think it is other than Adachi. So at this point, like, either it's there's no way that this game ends and I'm not upset. It's going to be the exact same thing as in Persona 5, where I was upset that the traitor was Akechi, because it was the most obvious thing of all time. This game is going to be the same way. Either the traitor is Adachi, which is made, like, incredibly obvious at the very start of the game when you get his social link, and he's like, I hate being in the boonies, it's so boring and everything out here, and whatnot. Or, if it's not Adachi and it's someone else, it's going to be someone where there's no clues at all. They just come out of nowhere, and I'll just be like, well, that's dumb. There was no way to figure it out beforehand. What's the point if I can't make a logical guess? So, I'm almost at the point in this game where no matter who the killer is, whether it's Adachi or not, I'm not going to be happy with it. But, you know, we'll see how the rest of the game goes before I make a definitive call on that. Temperance Mother is definitely low on my priority list for maxing out. I don't really mind that much if we fail at maxing her. And then Margaret we can get maxed at any time because she doesn't actually take time. We just have to be able to merge personas. I think I was told I had to be like level 68 to be able to get them all. But what a username I have. Thank you for following after subscribing. Normally it doesn't go in that order, but many, many thanks. Thank you. Definitely the Fox and Kanji I want maxed. They're our main focus right now. I think we can tutor tonight, so let's go tutor because it's easier to hang out with Nanako than it is the tutor kid. Shopping district. Oh, right. Other than the fact that Nanako is the killer. My bad. I forgot. I like to entertain, since it's so clearly Nanako, I like to pretend that it could be someone else who is the killer. Hi.
Can you teach me this? It
comes after the word have, so I should be using the past participle. Done, right? You began to explain the system in an easily understood manner. Man, I'm good. Is English all about memorization too? Basically, because, like, the language is just a load of trash. Math is just remembering the right formulas and applying them. Chemistry is just remembering chemical equations. The tests are just there to see if you can remember them and to penalize you if you forget. That's school. Is there any bullying at your school? Someone thought Kanji was a bully, but I don't think we've heard about any bullying, so not that I know of.
I see.
I wouldn't really expect to see that from high schoolers. Oh, you'd be surprised. It's not like they're punching him or hiding things from him or anything. They're not stealing his money. It's just that he doesn't have a place there. He really wanted the emotes. Following your content was a secondary choice. Ha! I like that. Maybe that's not the same thing as bullying. Let me see. Put some effort into it. I don't know the answer there. Effort. Oh, I see. Okay. It's not about me. It's about the transfer student. The one I was talking about before, not me. Oh, are you the transfer student and you're doing the classic old, like, my friend needs to talk about this? Oh, you've been watching my YouTube content and all that. Well, thanks for dropping by a stream. I hope you enjoy. It seems that I've been talking to you about things that really aren't relevant to my studies. I don't mind. Yo, my understanding that I don't need. Thank you. Don't I have to have max understanding to be able to do this job? What is the point, Atlas? Thank you. Yeah, I'll take the 2 music notes.
You'll come again, won't you?
Absolutely. As long as I keep getting paid. You need to max all of the party social links before 110. Something special will happen. I will endeavor to do that as much as I can. The problem is going to be Kanji and Naoto. But I will try to get it all done. What is that, January 10th? I will try to get it done before then. Thank you for telling me that there was something unique about it without spoiling anything. Much appreciated. Then take care. Peace out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Gotta get all the party social links done before 110. That means I have to choose who I'm gonna date by then.
Yo!
Yukon, morning. To be honest, I want to, like, choose my date before Christmas. Whoever I'm going to date by then. I'm pretty sure the only characters left that I can date that I don't know very well are Ai and Naoto. So I really just want to get them to, like, rank, I don't know, 5 or 6, if I even want to waste that much time on Ai. I don't know, I might start to ignore her a little bit. But, so I'll probably be choosing whichever character I date soon. Can we vote who you date? No, absolutely not. Like, that is a nice idea, but I really like to, I like to experience these. This is my first time playing Persona 4, and I like to experience the game the way I want to. So I want to date the character that I would actually want to date if I wasn't streaming. Thank you for the suggestion, though. You know, lately, whenever we're over there, I've been wondering, does it feel like you've seen those shadows before? I mean, we fought robots and stuff that looked like they were right out of some anime, right? I do love anime. Doesn't that bother you? No, I love anime. Now that you mention it. Remember how our other selves had those logos like a TV show? Maybe it was like that for the same reason as to why the shadows look like something from the TV. Teddy said before that the other world is related to our minds somehow. People who watch the Midnight Channel believe it's a TV show, and we treat that world as something inside the TV. So maybe that's why. Or is it simply because all of us have had our brains soaked in television since we were kids? Oh, maybe. As a Brit, I feel sad at your refusal of voting. I hate to inform you of this, but this is not a democracy in any means. My streams are a dictatorship, 1000%. Sometimes I let you guys vote on some things to give you the illusion of choice, but at the end of the day, what I want is what happens. It is 100% my channel on Twitch and YouTube are a dictatorship. Guess I can't really deny that. Can't help watching Hong Kong action movies whenever they're on TV. Yeah, we get it. You like Kung Fu. Exactly. Dictatorships are the way to go. 100%. They're so incredibly good and not bad in any way. It's so tiring coming up with stuff for the exams. All I want to do is go home and see how my stocks are doing. By the way, Halloween's at the end of this month. I'm sure you've forgotten, what with tests and festivals and all. Speaking of Halloween, the first jack-o'-lanterns weren't made out of pumpkins. Satanaka-san, I'll pick you, since you don't seem to care about veggies. Now I'll choose Narukami-kun. It's never me. It's never not me, I mean. They always say, like, I'll ask this person. Actually, main character. Do you know what vegetables were used to make the first jack-o'-lanterns? It's something that isn't pumpkins, isn't it? It's something that is not a pumpkin. Please tell me it wasn't eggplants. Please. Please tell me it's not eggplants. Please. Chat, what is it? Or was it actually pumpkins? Why on earth would you use a different vegetable and then switch to pumpkins? Turnips? Turnips? Is it actually? Yo, Zynad said turnips. I trust Zynad. He knows a lot about this game. That's correct. The first ones were made out of turnips or beets. What? When that tradition was carried into the US, they started... Oh my goodness, out of my throat. They started using pumpkins because they were plentiful and easier to carve. That makes sense. While we're on the subject, I'm hoping that my stocks will turnip. I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to... Someone, give me a gun. I need a gun. No? Fine. Puns aren't my style anyway. Gave the correct answer. You best believe I did. Thank goodness my level 5 knowledge stat is like coming up on level 6 now. Why is it always raining? What is wrong with this country that it's always raining? Please. Please. My confidants, they are very sick. They're so sick. Yo, chat, do I have to do anything stupid special to get Naoto's social link like I did with Kanji?
Hello.
Good day, Yusan. Nice timing. I was about to go see you. Why don't we go to the other world? I want to investigate it a bit. No, I'm absolutely not taking you to the other world. Naoto's social link sucks to start. Oh, great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Oh, boy. Today isn't a day that I can hang out with Yumi. Dude, I hate it when it rains. Like, it just... One of my favorite things to do in Persona games is to, like, make progress on the confidants and rank them up and get to see all the stories with them and stuff. So having a weather event happen that literally just makes it where it's like, hey, you can't hang out with literally anyone unless it's one of the 3 days that Yumi is available, I actually really hate it. It's, like, really takes away from the game for me. I do not remember stuff like this happening in Persona 5, or at least not this often. Hello, Charles Darwin. How are you doing? Or Karl Marx, one or the other. Narukami-kun, isn't it? I remember your name since you're a transfer student. Would you mind talking to me for a moment? Yeah, what's up? Young people often say they dislike the countryside, but if you ask me, I'd say they just don't have any hobbies. If they had hobbies, then they wouldn't be bored even here in the country. You might have a bit of a point. I've been here ever since I was very small, but I've never been bored. That's because I have a collection. What sort of collections, you ask? Tanks! I'm planning to overthrow the government! Collecting tank-related items, I just can't get enough of them. Gun barrels, caterpillar tread, foo-ho-ho-ho. So you're gonna ask me to get an item from the tank enemy in the other world, I imagine. After becoming principal here, I've been able to devote my time and money to expanding my collection, but training shell, that is the one thing I've been unable to acquire. If I were to get a hold of it, I would be willing to give you a reward money can't buy. Think I can get you that. Really? You can find one for me? I can't wait for you to bring it to me. Sure. Do I already have it? Place where there are tanks. Where can a tank be? It'd probably be in a base. So I have to find the tank enemy in Naoto's dungeon. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Hello. You freak of nature. Ah, Narukami-kun, can I have a moment with you? There's something I'd like to ask. Yeah. Lately, nothing seems to be going right, but I've been trying to think of the cause. Feng shui, is that how you spell the word feng shui? Or the words feng shui, apparently? That's gotta be it, right? I think that maybe I need better feng shui. I've been anxious and complaining and all. That's not how I usually am. So I was asking around, and some of the students said that you're good at finding random things for people. I'm looking for a crystal ball. You think you can find it for me? If I place it near the front of the door of my house, I'm sure all my problems will be solved. You're an idiot, but sure. I'll leave it up to you. Sure. You can't even find... You can't do Naoto until 10/21? Okay. That's not too far. You have to talk to a guy that's downtown. He's got sunglasses and a suit, but only on certain days. Thank you. We will keep a very sharp eye out for that. Yo, I'm just gonna have to waste another day. There's like nothing... There's nothing I can do at this point in the game. I'm too far into the game to be able to do anything during the day if it's raining, unless it's a day that I can hang out with Yumi. Like, what else could I possibly... I could go to the floodplain and see if that kid spawns who needs friends for the fox. But I'm pretty certain that he doesn't spawn on rainy days, which sucks. I am really not a fan of this. Like, I literally don't even know what to do. Like, what can I do that wouldn't just be a complete waste of time? What would I go to the other world for? What's the point in going to the other world? If I go to the other world, that's going to waste my nighttime as well. So I'm going to lose day and nighttime. It's a double waste if I go to the other world. Please.
Oh.
It's you. You saved me. Want to talk? It'll look more like I'm forget that. Thank you. Adachi works during the rain. Thank you. Thank goodness I looked around. Oh, good. We're back at the JPEG grocery store. Went shopping with Adachi and talked about various things. Feel your relationship is going to become closer soon. Let's go. Whew. We got bailed out there on wasting a day. Welcome back, indeed. Ooh, fridge is full of food, you say. Make it... What rank is Nanako? I'm gonna be honest, Nanako only needs 4 more ranks. Like, she should rank up, like, every time we want her to because we do vegetables with her so often. I honestly think I'd rather make food and then, like, share it with Kanji to get Kanji's link up so I can level him up faster. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's not often that we have things we can do at nighttime other than, like, hang out with Nanako or Shu. Now we're gonna make the game with the mallets. I don't know what this food is. How hot should the oil be? Chat! Chat, I'm making croquettes. How hot should the oil be? Help me. Yeah, Adachi saved the day. You need to rank up Nanako or she'll kill you. That's a good point. We'll get... Nanako is going to get maxed out. That's actually going to be the easiest money of all time. Like, Shu and Nanako are guaranteed to max out. It's ridiculous how many confidants in this game are, like, the difference between night and daytime. I'm pretty sure in Persona 5 it was pretty even for day and nighttime confidants. In this game, it's like 75% are daytime, 25% are nighttime. It might even be more than that. High and then simmer. Frying well, came out perfectly, looks delicious. Is there a thing where I actually have to simmer? That must have been for something else. All right, we're good. We've done it, boys. Finally, it's not raining. Love to hear students talking. Midterms start tomorrow, but I feel so lazy. Can't believe you're so hardcore about studying for the exam, senpai. Are you sure you're gonna need to know all this stuff in the future? Well, you probably won't. By the way, would you not say the word lazy around me, especially this early in the morning? Whatever. Are you okay, small child? Small child? A teenager? Whatever. After exams, we have the culture festival. Ooh, that sounds fun. There are more first-year students this year, so the festival could be more fun than it was last year. I look forward to that. Lunch break. Who do you think Chaos will go for as a girlfriend in the game? Vote now. Go ahead. I want to see if chat knows who I'm going to go with. So you know I'm not going to date Chie, because I already skipped the option to date her. So your choices are, Ai, Rise, Yukiko, Naoto. Is there anyone else you can date? Yumi. I think those are the only 5 options I have, since we know I'm not doing Chie. So take your bets, chat. Brought your lunch today. You wish to eat lunch with someone? Who would you like to invite for lunch? Where is my boy? Get over here, Kanji. Oh, you can also date Marie. I forgot about Marie, so maybe Marie. Marie is also an option. Simmer was for something different. Page I looked at missed a separator for their spreadsheet. Nice. Yukiko, Rise or Yukiko. I'm leaning towards Rise. Who on earth is Lolly Girl? Nanako, my sister? No, or my cousin that I call sister? Yukiko? Alright, most people say Yukiko. That's fair. Someone bet for Marie, that's also possible. Now that I remember you can actually date her. Yasugami High Rooftop. Lolly Girl is the other son? Oh, so I don't know who that is then.
This stuff's awesome.
This is so good! My own mom can't cook this well. Mind making my school lunches? Oh, we've already had this. I've done this before. Bow, bow, bow. Chat, now he's gonna date someone different from Yukiko. Chat, I don't let that decide. I'm not gonna do something just to be different from chat. I'm gonna pick who I want. Guaranteed. So there's a teacher who tried to put a problem on the test involving a student's bust waist hip measurements. That seems like you could be fired for that. I won't say who, but isn't that just wrong? I mean, who cares about a high school girl's measurements? It would have been much more interesting if they were mine, huh? But man, middle-aged dudes are so perverted. I don't think it has anything to do with being middle-aged. I think it might just have to be to do with, like, my side of the gender entirely, but, you know. I can feel them looking at me in the faculty lounge. Well, that's probably because you literally show your bra. By the way, speaking of middle-aged men, there's a cute little fish called the Oji-san. Isn't that a cute name? Too bad there's no fish called the Oba-san. I guess that's because no matter how old we get, women are still women. Oh, Yukun, were you listening to what I just said? Yo, what's up? Why did I stand up? What kind of fish was I just talking about? You were talking about both of these. Wait, what? You were talking about the Oji-san on the... No. It's Oji-san because Oji-san is a fish. You said there is not one called Oba-san. And Oni-san is like older brother. I'm glad you were listening to me. It's actually named the goatfish, but it's commonly called the Oji-san. It's called that because it has whiskers and looks just like a middle-aged man. I want you to remember that, so I'll be putting it on the test that starts tomorrow. That's nice. Telling us one of the test answers immediately.